All right, everybody. I am trying to figure out this camera here. Okay. Well, this is just a little bit weird. I'm still getting my office all set up and ready to go. So, if you'll just bear with me. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is the first video I'm doing in my new office that I remodeled. I still have just one more project to do to finish this up completely, and that is some um, brackets I'm making for my lights. So they're going to hang from the ceiling, and basically they'll be able to fold up and adjust. The brackets that they came on with the lights has the little because they have the soft box over it to try to make the light more even. I The brackets that it came on, it won't spin properly on. And so I'm making brackets for that, especially for that, so that because the bracket fits behind the softbox right now. And I've keep hearing it referenced over and over again, and I agree with it. It is going to be a handmaid's tale situation if this happens. Plain and simple. Our government is going for a theocracy rather than a democracy. And that is so sad. I just can't see why they would even want to do that or why anybody would want to set us back like that. You're taking away the rights of people. Women are people. And when you take those rights away from people that they've had for so long, you're going to get some backlash. I promise you that. You're going to have people standing up and was 50 to 100 years ago or more. I'm a white, straight male. I stand for women. I stand for your rights. I want you to be able to live freely and independently with nobody telling you what you can and can't do with your bodies. Another thing on this subject is I just found out not too long ago that women also cannot have a hysterectomy without the approval of their husband or without the approval. I know at least if they're married without the approval of the husband. I don't know about if they're single or not. What kind of shit is that? If I wanted to, I work full time. I work more than full time sometimes. I work 7 days a week a lot of times. And so making a video, scheduling, it can be hard. I have a family. I got 3 kids, kids are in school. Wife works as well. So, I'm doing the best I can. Um, I will say though, as of right now, I am free in the afternoons between about uh, I'd say 3 and 6 p.m. And that's during the week. On the weekends, it can vary a little bit more because when I work the weekend, excuse me, I'm enjoying some beer while I'm broadcasting here. Yes, it's cheap. I don't care. Um, like on the weekends, I can, and then I just got to drill some holes for attachment. And then the rest of the pieces, I got to fabricate the joints where it's going to bend, you know, like this, and then fabricate it to where I can do it the 360 as well. So that's what I got going on. I've been rambling on for a while. I don't have anybody currently viewing me right now. See if that changes or not. Um, I want to see something. Can I go on to Twitter from the computer? Do I want to continue as that? I don't know. Let's see. Log in. Oh, what's my login? I don't know. Let's see. Through tonight, and our house was shaking a little bit with the wind. Well, I guess if I can't find anybody to come on with me in the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping, what are you all doing sleeping for? Wake up. I am going to have a little fun, and I wonder, can I what what is this? What's this? Nope. I ugh, webcam. Okay. So here we go. Here's your torture right now. I brought you to the Borg's website. Resistance is futile. And I'm just going to do some live scrolling through here for whatever reason I want to. Let's see on my camera, it's showing up good, but like, that's weird. That is weird, weird. How many hands do I have? Ooh. See, it looks like I'm doing two hands, but it's not. But look at that delay, man. That is weird, weird. I wonder if y'all, I'm hoping y'all see it this way, the way I do now. Because when I was on YouTube, it looked like multiple screens. Now it looks like it's just one screen. So I'll go with it. I'll try it. So let's pick a topic. Come on, let's pick a topic. Let's go to, let's see. Where is it? Oh, science in the Bible. Let's go to that. Let's check that out. Okay. So he's a retired professor of mathematics at the National Chung Cheng University in Taiwan. Now, here's one right off the bat here. Why is it they got to find somebody from Taiwan? Okay. We're talking about an American based publishing company, and they want to find somebody out of Chung Cheng University in Tain Tainan. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to even pretend that I do, but you get the point. Let's see. He's also a professor emeritus at Cornell University, USA. Okay, but he's not from the USA, where he taught and did research in statistics and probability. Wow. Let's do this. I'm going to show you something here. Let's just do a simple Google search because we're talking about evolution and talking about a theory. So, uh, let's Google what is a scientific theory. Okay. And generally, when you're doing a quick search like this, it's best to stick with like your .orgs, .edu websites. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's go to right here, .org website, amnh.org. What is a theory? In everyday use, the word theory often means an untested hunch or a guess without supporting evidence. But for scientists, a theory has nearly the opposite meaning. A theory is a well substantiated explanation of an aspect of the natural world that can how life itself began. Okay. If we go back to here, it said it. The theory of evolution explains why so many plants and animals, some very similar and some very different, exist on Earth now and in the past, as revealed by the fossil record. Nowhere does that say about anything about how life began. So, this is the kind of things that Watchtower loves to throw in there that are just complete, concise proof. And to become interested in the Bible, they got duped. In 1978, my wife, Jing Hui, began studying the Bible with Jehovah's Witnesses, and occasionally I shared in the discussions. But then, by then, we were living in the United States. Jing Hui had just received her doctorate in physics, and I was studying statistics at Purdue University in Indiana. Okay, that doesn't really answer the question, though. Like, that's good for your background, but that doesn't say how you became interested in the Bible at all. Like, okay, you occasionally shared in discussions. So, did something pique your interest? You know, what stood out about it to you? I mean, that doesn't make it the right answer, though. It's like if you ask me what 2 plus 2 equals, and I say 5, without hesitation, it's 5. I gave you an answer, but I didn't give you the right answer. And that's the same thing going on right here. So, moving on, why was that an issue for you? My feelings were involved. Believing in a creator meant rejecting my childhood religion because traditional Taoism does not teach that there is a God, a personal God, or a creator. Okay, and I mean, so what? Like, are you that special that you have to have a personal God slash creator figure? I guess so. And that's how they lure you into their organizations. That genuine concern deeply touched me, and I reflected on how often Jehovah's Witnesses had shown kindness to my family on other occasions. The Witnesses' faith made them different, so I resumed my study of the Bible with them. The following year, I was baptized. So, what it doesn't say is what finally convinced him to join. Because the only thing they're giving you here is the love bombing aspect, and that's not a good enough reason. I can go into any church or just about anywhere and get love bombed. I don't need to go to a Jehovah Witness hall to get that. So that's nothing special. So, does your faith conflict with your secular study? false. It is not a huge problem to evolutionary biologists. Now, I am by no means a biologist, and I by no means know evolution very well. However, when they make statements like this, you can rest assured that those biologists, they have studied these things in depth. And no, it doesn't present problems for it. In my view, his view, this guy's view, gender based reproduction points unequivocally to the mind of God. Well, you just talked about asexual reproduction as a genderless based reproduction. So does that point to the mind of not a God? I'm confused here because it's just so crazy. So anyway, that's random article number one. Let's see here. Ah, these people, they just don't get anything they produce, do they? They don't. They just want to. It just drives you nuts, doesn't it? Like they just want to tell you what they say, and that's just that. And oh, and if you'll notice something about these websites here, ooh, can I change it? Oh, cool. I can change it to dark. Ah, I bet you that's a lot easier for you to read. If you notice something, I've scrolled all the way to the bottom of this page of this article. There is not one area here where people can comment. You wonder why? Because if they had comments, then people would tell them how full of crap they are, and they can't do that. Ah, oh, can a person resign from being one of Jehovah's Witnesses? Oh, you can. Ah, you absolutely can. I'll give him that. Yes, you absolutely can. By formal request, either orally or in writing, a person can state his decision that he no longer wants to be known as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. By action, a person can take an action that places him outside our worldwide brotherhood. For example, he might join another religion and make known his intention to remain part of it. What if a person no longer preaches or attends the meetings? Do you view that person as having resigned? No, we don't. Resigning or disassociating oneself is different from becoming weak in faith. Often, those who for a time slow down or stop in their work. Oh, really? Let's say something here. Ah, come on. Do 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 do. Yes, there we go. So, uh, download the Shepherd the Flock of God book. Show you something here. Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh boy. Let's see here. Yeah. It's not giving me any answers. Uh okay, let's see here. Do we have uh-huh. Yep. Not the PDF. I'm trying to find the PDF real quick here. Ah, yeah. I guess that'll work. So let's go to this isn't the most recent one either. I can just tell because of the cover of it. I have it on my phone, and like I mentioned earlier, I'm using my phone to as the camera, so apologies for that. Otherwise, I'd bring it up. Let's see here. Page 114. Let's matters related to disfellowshipped and disassociated ones. Let's see here. That is a bunch of crap on their part to say that. We do not automatically disfellowship somebody. I'll give them that one. They don't. But they will reprove you in some manner, and you won't be able to do what you wanted were doing before within the congregation. So there's all sorts of inward lines of things that they don't say that makes it sound all pretty, but it's not. Like when I got publicly reproved, I was not able to give comments or do anything except sit in the congregation and listen to the parts and talk to people before and afterwards. That's it. And if you're a former Jehovah Witness, you know that it's a bunch of crap when it comes to that. Um, all the stuff